Again, we're all setting this up. I'm not throwing my 1-2 and then expecting all that to go together. I'm gonna get in my stance. I'm flowing together. I throw 1-2. Maybe he hits me because I guard up. 1-2, he counters, I protect. Great, he's countering. 1-2, and now I pull straight back and he missed. Great, now I know he reacted 2 times to my 2 attacks. 1-2, he fires, I make a miss, I come back in and I get at the exit and I fire again. He's dead. He's dead. He's not gonna survive, okay? Get him. Today I did 2 VR boxing matches, about 20 rounds total. And here are some things that I learned that really work. So number 1 is counters. Counters do such large damage, especially whenever I bait my opponent to throw. Think of it like this. If I'm gonna throw a 1-2 at my opponent, I throw 1-2. Most people throw and counter off of your shots. So if I touch, they touch. If I touch, they touch. So I'm gonna go base off of that. Maybe I can test it. 1-2, exit, see if he throws. Nice, he threw. So I know if I touch, he touches. Cool, I go again. 1-2, he's gonna go touch, I exit. Nice. So then he's 2 for 2. Looks like when I touch, he touches. So now I'm gonna set up my counter. I'm gonna throw my 1-2, but really just trying to get in and out. Maybe I can land power, but really I'm trying to get in and out. The power's gonna come for the second 1-2. So it'll look like this. 1-2, get out the way. Nice, he countered. Let's try it again. 1-2, get out the way. Nice. Punches miss, he countered again. I know now, I touch, he touches. So I go again. 1-2, get out the way, let the punches come, and the second this back foot lands, I'm gonna pounce right back at him. 1-2, 1-2. And if that's pretty easy, you understand what I'm doing, let's roll to create an angle. 1-2, let him counter, you counter, roll, create the angle. We're here. I could even throw more, depending on how hungry you are. All right, let's watch my feet for this one. It's gonna be very similar, but instead of just going straight back, I'm gonna cut a little bit of an angle. I'm gonna throw the same combination with the same bait, with the anticipation that my opponent's gonna counter the second I throw, so I'll get out the way of that. So I'm gonna start it the same way, with the 1-2. But instead of jumping straight back, I want you to practice jumping back at a slight angle. I wanna be looking over his shoulder by the time he's throwing his punches. Like this. 1-2, lead leg, bounces back. Again, I am not going 1-2, straight back like I was. I'm going 1-2, lead leg is gonna cut that angle. So imagine the bag being my opponent here. I'm throwing 1-2, straight back, the difference of the two. So it'll be 1-2, back, then back in. The second variation of it is 1-2, and I'm gonna bounce diagonally off of my lead leg. So the difference here is giving my opponent different looks. I'm not just going 1-2 back for 12 rounds. I have different variations of things. I can go 1-2, like my previous video. We can throw 1-2 slip, 1-2 roll, 1-2 angle, and now with this video, you can add on your 1-2 pull to the opposite side. So now you have 5 exits off of 1-2, and you have the thought process of saying, get in my stance and throw my 1-2. Step 2 is thinking about what he's gonna do now. He's gonna counter. So I'm gonna exit in 1 or 2 ways, straight back, or diagonally, or rolling, or slipping, or all the other things we went over in the previous video. So step 2 would be that exit in any fashion. Step 3 now is anticipating his counter, which is allowing the miss here. And number 4 would be my re-entry. Boom, boom. So now I'm thinking 4 steps ahead of my opponent here. Again, we're all setting this up. I'm not throwing my 1-2 and then expecting all that to go together. I'm gonna get in my stance. I'm flowing together. I throw 1-2, maybe he hits me because I guard up. 1-2, he counters, I protect. Great, he's countering. 1-2, and now I pull straight back and he missed. Great, now I know he reacted 2 times to my 2 attacks. 1-2, he fires, I make a miss, I come back in and I get at the exit and I fire again. He's dead. He's dead, he's not gonna survive, okay? Get him. So now, see how expanded our game can get off of a 1-2? Our previous video, we went over 4 different exits. Today, we did 2 different exits with the thinking ahead part, which is such a large part of it. And if you want a refresher of both videos, 1-2 slip, 1-2 pull straight back, 1-2 roll, 1-2 step, angle. Now today, it was a 1-2 pull again, or 1-2, you're pulling but at an angle. And then I can fire here. Each one of those, you have the ability to counter. Think of it. 1-2 slip, cool. Maybe I'm here the whole time. 1-2, what was the second one? Pull, great. And we just did our counter right off. Nice. What was the third one? A roll. Once you roll, look at this left hand just asking to be unloaded, right hand to the belly, whatever you feel comfortable with, but you have that angle. Number 4 was a jab, step, angle. Look at now, I have a new angle. I can fire here. And again today, 1, 2, angle to the side, big left hand cross, big belly shot. And again, you always want to move. So the combination doesn't stop there. 1, 2, angle, counter, 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 roll under, maybe I circle, whatever it is. Maybe he's gone. Maybe he's on the ground. Maybe that's the end of the fight. All right, I'm out of breath. I'm a little sweaty. I hope you are too if you're watching these and going through them as I'm going through them. And as always, if you had a good time, if you learned something, even if you want to give me the opportunity to teach you something in the next one, if you knew everything for this one, subscribe, like, comment if you want to see something. Maybe you saw something MMA related. Maybe you want to go over some Muay Thai. I'm down. What? Let's do it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you tomorrow.